We've all seen some pretty messed up stuff on the internet. I'm sure we all remember Cicada 3301, the Box of Crazy, and Unfavorable Semicircle, just to name a few. Most of these posts were ultimately forgotten about. However, some of these mysterious posts generated a large amount of buzz, so much so that users couldn't stop researching them until they reached the bottom. Here are 5 internet mysteries that have finally been resolved. Number 5. Grateful Doe. Jason Patrick Callahan, also known as Grateful Doe, was an American teen killed in a car accident on June 26, 1995, in Emporia, Virginia. His body remained nameless until 2015 when photographs of an unknown male surfaced on a Facebook page dedicated to the unknown boy's mysterious death. DNA testing later confirmed Callahan to be the unidentified man. Callahan was killed in a single vehicle accident, along with the driver Michael Hager, after their car crashed into a pair of trees on US Route 58. Neither of the two were wearing a seatbelt, which likely contributed to their deaths. Found with Callahan's body were 2 Grateful Dead tickets from Washington, D.C., $1 in quarters and a yellow Bic lighter. The tickets were dated June 24, 1995 and June 25, 1995, respectively. A letter was also found, reading, "To Jason, sorry we had to go. See you around. Call me." Signed Carolyn T. and Carolyn O. The phone number on the letter lacked an area code and never led to any additional clues. Neither of the Carolyns were ever identified. The vehicle's driver was identified to be Michael E. Hager, age 21, who may have picked up Jason as a hitchhiker. Authorities believe he may have fallen asleep at the wheel because no drugs or alcohol were found in either of the men's bodies. It has been suggested that Hager may have agreed to transport Jason because they both appeared to be fans of the Grateful Dead. When interviewed in 1995, Hager's family could not identify Jason, who had been reported to have been riding with Hager when he stopped to give his father a letter earlier that day. However, a detective from the area stated that this claim was not accurate, and that Hager was alone when he stopped to visit his father. Due to the severity of the lacerations on Jason's face, photographs of his body could not be released to the public, although a facial reconstruction photo was later released. In 2012, another facial recognition photo was created by the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. At least 221 missing people were ruled out as possible identities. In 2015, photographs surfaced of a young man wearing similar clothing to Jason, and who bore a strong resemblance to the reconstruction images. The person in these photographs was described to be a fan of the Grateful Dead. He had not been heard from since 1995 and was known to have lived in both Illinois and South Carolina. In January of 2015, law enforcement conducted a DNA test to see if the John Doe was the same man as Jason Patrick Callahan, the son of a 63-year-old woman who had not seen or heard from him since June 1995, when he left home to, quote, follow the Grateful Dead. Callahan, who was identified as the young man in the photos, is described as having been a white male with wavy blonde hair and brown eyes, standing between 5 feet 10 inches tall and 6 feet tall, and weighing about 160 pounds. All descriptions which match the unidentified John Doe. Callahan, if he was still alive, would have been 38 at the time. An odd thing to note is Callahan's mother never filed a missing persons report for Jason. A spokesperson for the Myrtle Beach Police stated that Callahan's mother failed to file a report due to the nomadic nature of Grateful Dead fans. He said she attempted to report it when he went missing, but didn't know which jurisdiction to report it to. She also mentioned that she presumed he had gone on to live his life on his own. After initial tests proved inconclusive, additional DNA testing confirmed that the body was indeed Jason Callahan. Number 4. AETBX. I'm sure we've all seen this video by now, but just in case you missed it, here's a short clip. This was an early 2015 viral video of an at the time unknown origin. The video stemmed from a DVD that was sent to Gadget ZZ, a Swedish tech blog that publicized it. The video is 2 minutes in length, consisting of black and white footage of a person wearing a plague doctor costume, walking and standing around in an abandoned building. Accompanied by the soundtrack of loud buzzing noises, the masked figure holds up a hand with an irregularly blinking light. Viewers have described the experience of watching it for the first time as being creepy and unsettling, likening it to the cursed videotape from the film The Ring. Many commonly used ciphers and encryption systems have been found in the video. Also, a spectrogram of the video's sound displayed images of tortured and mutilated bodies. The video was initially interpreted by some as a threat of bioterrorism against the United States, or simply a prank. After it first went viral in October of 2015, it was found to have been posted on YouTube several months prior, along with a message in binary code. The poster of that video, known as AETBX, has suggested to journalists that Gadget ZZ is not telling the truth about how it came to possess the video. 3 months after the initial controversy, a man going by the name Parker Wright claimed to have created the video. He told the Daily Dot that it was intended as an art project and released a sequel as a way of proving his identity. He then challenged viewers to create the exact duplicate of his Plague Doctor mask. Number 3. The WOW signal. The WOW signal was a strong radio signal received on August 15, 1977 by Ohio State University's Big Ear Radio Telescope. It has since been used to support the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. The signal appeared to come from a specific star constellation and bore the expected markings of extraterrestrial origin. Astronomer Jerry R. Amon discovered the anomaly a few days after it had occurred while reviewing the recorded data. He was so impressed by the result that he circled the reading on the computer printout and wrote the comment "WOW" on its side, leading to the event's widely used name. The entire signal sequence lasted for 72 seconds, during which Big Ear Telescope was able to observe it. However, the signal has not been detected since, despite several subsequent attempts by Amon and others. Many hypotheses on the origin of the emission have been proposed, including natural and man-made sources, although none of them adequately explain the result. The WOW signal remained the strongest candidate for alien radio transmission ever detected until 2017. In June of 2017, a researcher by the name of Antonio Paris proposed that the signal may have originated from an asteroid that was passing by at the time the signal occurred. In order to test this hypothesis, Paris recorded the exact same comet passing by the exact same area in January of 2015. His findings bore a striking resemblance to that of the WOW signal. He can confirm his efforts when the comet passes by one final time in January of 2018, but for the moment it seems that his hypothesis was correct. The WOW signal was simply a comet. Number 2. WebDriver Torso. WebDriver Torso is a YouTube automated account created by Google on March 7, 2013, that frequently posted videos showing slides and squares accompanied by beeps in order to test the website's performance. Most of the channel's videos are 11 seconds long, although some have been around a minute, 5 minutes, or even 25 minutes long. Every video is a slideshow showing slides about 1 second long each. Each slide consists of a solid white background overlapped by 2 solid color opaque rectangles, one red and the other blue. Both rectangles have a random size, shape, and position on the slide. When the two overlap, the red rectangle always appears above the blue one, and on rare occasions, the red rectangle completely covers the blue one. Each slide has a random computer-generated wavetone. Google says they use the color red because it's the hardest color to see through a monitor. They also use blue because it's the hardest color to see in general. They were constantly checking to see that these colors are visible and are appearing correctly. The channel gathered much attention in 2014 when it became a source of speculation for viewers that discovered it and noted its unusual nature, as well as 3 videos featuring jokes. It remained a popular mystery until YouTube acknowledged that the channel exists as an internal testing utility. The channel stopped posting videos at its same rate at exactly 624,732 videos as of the 29th of June 2017. Number 1. In January of 2013, a Redditor received a strange package in the mail containing a mysterious-looking CD. He posted photos of the disc to Reddit, asking what users thought, stating that he was afraid to put the CD in a player. Commenters were quick to reply, saying that the CD's name was an anagram for the phrase "quantum noises." Users then quickly tracked down a Bandcamp page with the album available for digital streaming. The uploader then commented stating that he listened to the album and could confirm it was definitely the same band. Comments were then made about their music, saying music is really just an arrangement of different pitches and sounds, but calling this a band is like calling a construction site an orchestra. It turns out that one of the songs on the album had hidden coordinates that led to an abandoned factory. However, when people started posting about possibly visiting the factory, a mysterious account began to reply to comments insisting otherwise. But in the end, this turned out to simply be a marketing stunt by a band in the local area. They apparently sent a large number of these CDs out to random addresses, hoping to stir up controversy, and they certainly did. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to click that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe and check out our channel for all of our future videos.